Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. Before I begin, I do want to thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your continued leadership in the areas of cyberspace operations, artificial intelligence, and other developing technologies, all with critical implications for our national security. I'm pleased to join Chairman Smith, Ranking Member Stefanik, and Ranking Member Grothman as our subcommittee conducts today's important work to examine the final report released earlier this month by the National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence. AI carries the remarkable potential to enhance and even transform our national security. We're already beginning to integrate AI algorithms, applications, and systems to facilitate intelligence collection and analysis, including to detect and prevent future terrorist attacks. We're also deploying AI to support battlefield medical evacuations, logistical missions, and military operations in Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan and other conflict zones. On the Financial Services Committee, where I serve as chairman of the Task Force on Financial Technology, we're seeing the use of AI and machine learning technology to enhance international investigations to combat terrorism, financing, and money laundering. However, the evolution of artificial intelligence has also heightened the prospect that America's adversaries will win the race to develop and deploy AI, and to do so for malign purposes, to the great detriment of our national security, as reported by the National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence, and this is a quote: AI is expanding the window of vulnerability that the United States has already entered. For the first time since World War II, America's technological predominance, the backbone of its economic and military power, is under threat, close quote. Clearly, cybersecurity has become synonymous with national security, and our fundamental duty to protect our democracy requires that we become, quote, AI ready. Is somebody trying to intervene? Okay. With resources, personnel, and strategies necessary to meet these urgent challenges. According to the Commission, however, we are a long way from that goal. Absent shifting trends, quote, China possesses the might, the talent, and ambition to surpass the United States as the world's leader in AI in the next decade. In his 2020 book, The Kill Chain, Defending America in the Future of High-Tech Warfare, Christian Brose, who's the former staff director of the Senate Armed Services Committee under Chairman John McCain, articulates that, quote, a core pillar of the Chinese Communist Party's plan in harnessing emerging technology is to leapfrog the United States and become the world's preeminent power. In fact, the 2017 Development Plan on Artificial Intelligence issued by China's State Council envisioned that China will lead the international AI sector as soon as 2030. It's also worth noting that in the race to develop and deploy AI, our adversaries, such as the Russian Federation and the People's Republic of China, do not struggle with the moral restrictions faced by democratic governments on the use of AI-enabled autonomous weapons, nor are they hindered by moral considerations regarding the impact of AI on civil liberties. However, thanks to the expertise and the dedication of the NSCAI commissioners and their staff, this final report that they have released earlier this month sets forth a comprehensive blueprint to help the new administration and Congress allocate appropriate federal resources toward the advancement and integration of AI technologies, technical infrastructure, and a digitally proficient workforce. We must also work together to ensure that these efforts maximize the opportunity for robust oversight, transparency, and accountability that reflect our compelling national interest in safeguarding the civil liberties of all Americans. To that end, I'm proud to be an original co-sponsor of Representative Lori Trahan's upcoming legislation to establish a digital service academy, the creation of a fully accredited university to train future public servants in artificial intelligence and other digital fields is a principal recommendation, including in the Commission's final report. I want to thank you, Mr. Chairman. I look forward to today's hearing and discussing these issues with our distinguished panelists, and I yield back the balance of my time.